Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, and we'll get right on into this. And it's been a choppy market, and the stock market got hammered to open up the day, essentially almost giving away all the gains that it's made. But let's look at what's going on here now. As you can see, if we zoom out to the 2-hour time frame, or actually a local time frame, a 30-minute time frame, you can see we had that nice pump yesterday. See that in the last couple of days? Then we just gave it all back this morning. But if we zoom into the 5-minute, you can see here's what I would watch out for in the stock market and for crypto on some live TA. You got your regional bottom flushed this morning, pumped up, coming back down. And if you can hold this double bottom, your next logical target would be the $1,179. And then if you could break that, you can make a run at the 200-day. But if you fail to hold this, your technical move out of this isn't really how you have to do it, but this is, you can see what's going on here. This would be a bearish consolidation, and you'd bring that from the middle of the move, and that would get you almost down here to your lower support. So that's what I would watch right now. This is a critical next hour, 45 minutes to an hour, to see if we can't hold that regional low off this flush today, but it was more of an orderly flush than a big tank. So we'll see which way this goes, up or down, and that'll determine which way crypto goes. Because if you look at Bitcoin right now, it's essentially doing the same thing. This critical support resistance line locally on the local 5-minute time frame at 29,083, it's been bouncing off of. And then you can see this morning when the stock market dipped, Bitcoin flushed, came back up, used it now as upper resistance. And now as this comes back down, if the stock market can hold, this can start to trade back up. You can get above this critical upper resistance that it's trying to confirm it. It's testing it as resistance right now, and it hasn't decided if it's going to confirm it or not. But if the stock market can hold and it can get a little bullish today, this can get back on the flip. And that's what you got to do to try to get bullish. You got to try to build up, get over the 200-day moving average. And then if you zoom out, you can see you maybe be able to come up and retest this orange ring that we were talking about, that every time we get near it, we get rejected, but at least make a run at the middle part of this a local volume range profile. But your major upper resistance would be up here at 30,000, but that would still be a nice turnaround versus going down to your wick bottom at 25,000. So that's what we're watching out for with the stock market if it can't turn around. And if it can't turn around and continues down today, your next lower support for Bitcoin is down here at 27,656.18 locally, with what's been going on in this regional area, right? So that's what we're looking out for there. If we look at the rest of the coins, you can see Ethereum continues to trade down. It got rejected by this green ring after it crossed it. After the last time we were looking at it right here at the 1,907.89. You can see it held it as support and resistance, support, resistance. Then it came back up, hit it perfectly as resistance, and now it's trading down. And if you breach this regional low down there on the wick, when you come down, if you can't hold that, when you eventually do come down to retest that, that's where you have a major problem, because your next underneath support is all the way down there at the next fib circle, which the next fib circle below it in green is all the way down here at $1,028, and that's a significant fall from the current price if you were to have a catastrophic next leg down in the bear market of 47% in Ethereum. So you need to make sure you don't fall and breach that regional low. XRP, ADA, and XLM are all on a similar thing. Yesterday we were talking about that 200-day and it got rejected. Now it's trading down. And if you continue to trade down, 36 cents to 33.5 cents is your range that you can try to build a double bottom locally or even regionally here in this little downturn to try to maybe trade up and hit some of this upper resistance. If not, you're going to break down and go to 28 cents. And XLM is in a similar formation. After you broke back south of this other blue ring, you notice how you broke through it, then back tested it and got rejected. This is classic breakthrough, little uptick in volume down there. You see that? Then you come back and retest it, hit the moving averages and get rejected, and that trades down and confirms the breakdown. And now your next technical target is all the way down here where we have this arrow. It's actually up on the current time frame. Would be over here at 6.5 cents, right? So that's what it's looking like over here. And XLM Matic is in the same thing. You can see 0.52 is your regional support. And then where's Cardano at? Cardano's in the same thing. ADA Cardano is in the same thing. You can see you're coming to your next blue ring. And this is a critical area for Cardano and any of my Cardano holders. Because if you breach this, you got a much, much bigger fall to come down. You're going to start hitting some of this lower support down here. Some of this, I don't want to have to zoom too far out. Or Cardano. Oh, we're not on Cardano. It's ADS. Cardano. Where you at, Cardano? Cardano. There we go. And Cardano. It looks similar to XRP, except you're on the bottom part of the last line of defense. And notice how you came back up on this wick, straight up into it, rejected, rejected, rejected. Now you're trading down. And to me, this looks like you're probably coming back down here for another local double bottom to try to hold that to maybe build a base to trade back up and to try to fight through all that major overhead resistance. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.